Hello.
What do you take from this from your team? Do you take the highs? Do you take the lows? Do you mix them together? Do you consider this a great victory, or are you concerned about some of the things that happened?
Well, I mean, great victory. Really love the way our team sucked it up so many times. We didn't make all the plays, but we made a lot of plays and didn't make most of the plays. I mean, they made plays too, but we made more. And so yeah, be a happy flight home. It's a huge task. It's a huge challenge. You know, this environment in December. Not a lot of teams have been successful. Really, only in the last 11, 12 years, only one team has been successful. So immensely proud of our team for that.
Jim, what did you tell your guys once they tied the game at 31? Did you have a chance to address them? Because the next thing you knew, James was taking it down and you guys were scoring.
Yeah, great return by LaMichael, and then. You know, I think that was our second one-play touchdown drive of the game. Michael makes the big run after catch, which he has done for us all year long. It just tremendous effort by him. Nice job by Colin. That was not where he was supposed to go with the ball. Wasn't the intent of the play, but he saw what he saw, kicked it out to Michael, and then Michael made a huge play.
Michael's kickoff return. Obviously, they just tied it. The place was going crazy. You guys seem to be back on your heels. That really changed momentum back again. Can you just talk about, I guess, the momentum swing there that provided?
Yeah, did a great job staying in bounds. It looked like, from my perspective, tremendous run, huge play in the game.
Coach, talk about Colin's game. Just making plays and guy in the complex offense.
Yeah. Yeah, another over 100 passer rating in a real tough environment. It was raining the entire game. But he did a nice job powering the ball through the elements and through the defense at times. And didn't make every play, but that's a good football team we played.
Were you impressed by how he came out in this game with everything that was sort of swirling around this game?
No question. I mean, you saw how hard it was for both teams. It wasn't perfect for either team. There was a stretch there. It looked pretty darn good for New England in the way they were operating. But like I said, as far as Collins' play, I think the deep ball throws, early in the game, touch passes, those were really nice throws.
What's going on with the center quarterback exchanges?
Yeah, we're having some difficulties there, and just kept working on it, talking about it. Cap, the ball was hitting and squirting off his hand. It moved his guide hand, his left hand, a little further to the right, and his top hand a little further to the right, and that helped.
What impression did Brady make on you during that second half?
Yeah, it was really, really good. Tom Brady-like. Nobody else to compare it to.
Was there a little passiveness on your defense up 31-3?
No, I don't think so. They did a great job hitting the intermediate routes, and had they not hit those passes, and scored those points, we would have won the game. So feel good that we won the game.
How important of a victory was this for you as a coach? I mean, is this your biggest win in 2 years as a coach, do you think?
They all feel like, I love them. As a coach, as a player, you love all these wins. This is it's a great win. Our team now, I think, is feel good about that. They played in a lot of big time pressure games. They've overcome adversity, shown they can do that. It's like used to live next to a train station in Chicago, and it's like the more you hear the the train, the less you hear it. And I feel that way with our team in terms of pressure in big games. You know, the more you hear it, the less you hear it. The more you feel it, the less you feel it. So I feel good about that. I feel good about our team in those big game situations.
What does it say
Couple
for your
more?
team? What does it say for your team? You give up a 28-point lead and they rebound. What's that statement that your team makes in a situation like that?
No, I mean they came back. I mean there was some adversity. Our guys, dealt with it. You know, they handled it. So I feel great. Says a lot about our team.
Did you address the fact that you guys clinched the playoff berth with this win? Did you talk to the guys, tell them about that?
We talked about it earlier today before the game.
Jim, how important was it to get, you talked about the adversity, to get to the spot with Kaepernick as your quarterback, that he's such a young quarterback. Is it a step for him to get through this game with some fumbles, with some adversity?
Yeah, like I said, I mean that was a tough game to play quarterback. You saw both quarterbacks at times. You're not going to hit every pass. You're not going to make every throw. There's going to be fumbles. You saw turnovers on both sides. I mean it was a heck of a football game. I think Cap's definitely acquitting himself well. He's got a poise that's beyond his years.
Last one.
Touchdown pass that he threw to Crabtree over the middle. I mean, he fitted between three guys in the rain. How many quarterbacks in the NFL can make that throw?
I don't know exactly, but very very impressed after especially after you throw an interception. It's there's a lot of times when I haven't done a study on this, but I just feel this in my bones that after you throw an interception, that it's very hard to lead a touchdown drive the next possession, and to basically step back in there, throw a ball right down the middle, which he had done on the previous possession and had it intercepted. That takes some gravel in the guts, and and talent, of course, because he had to power that ball again through the elements in the defense. But I think it says a lot.
All right. Thanks.
Justin Smith.
No word yet.
All right.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys I think that had some bumps, had some bruises, and gutted it out and played their way through it today. I think you'll find that when you go into the locker room.